We are back for the Modernpreneur podcast where listeners come to learn, grow, and succeed. We are so excited to continue sharing amazing conversations and stories of entrepreneurship and bringing value to you guys.
And today we're just really catching up. We're shooting the shit. We're super excited to be here. And we're going to jump right in. So thanks for joining.
We are back. I'm excited to have you back in the office. It feels like forever.
It has been forever.
Our flow has shifted as things change, but I know I'm excited. He's beautiful. If you do not know, Jasmine gave birth to the most perfect little boy in the whole world.
I would say that.
Yes, we need to put a picture up.
Yeah.
We need to put a picture
We'll
up.
have him have a grand debut sometime soon.
Yes,
He's here in the office with us today. Mm-hmm. We've had baby in the office 2 days now. Today longer than yesterday.
Yep.
But yesterday went good. He only cried a couple times today.
He's
so
perfect.
far. So everybody doesn't mind him being here, which is good.
How do you feel getting back into like the flow of things?
I'm excited. I'm definitely like figuring out that new routine of like being up a little bit in the nighttime and then just getting out the door in the morning time, which obviously
I can only imagine.
created this life so we can do the things that we do. Like it's like been waiting for this for a while. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's definitely exciting, but also like, I mean, I didn't wash my hair today. I just kind of, like you just...
Yeah, but side note, you've got extremely thick hair, so you can do that.
And
I do not have that luxury. It'll look like it's been 2 years.
Well, and
it's been like a day.
I tried that new dry shampoo like slightly, and I think it worked good. So that's good.
I'll have to shout out in the link
It
below.
looks like baby powder. Have you heard about like using baby powder?
No.
I've done that before, like back in the day. Like when dry shampoo first came out, they were like, it's the same thing as like baby powder. And I
have to be careful. Like, I don't know if it's a thin hair thing or if it's just like my scalp thing, but it's like anytime I use kind of product like that, it gets extremely greasy.
Oh, greasy.
Greasy.
Yeah. Well, remember at Bliss they say you're supposed to use it like the day of that you wash your hair, and then you use it like every day afterwards. So when you do it like the day of washing, then it like prolongs. I don't know. That's what the professionals say. But yeah, so we have our set, looking a little fresh over here, a little different, and looking nice.
Okay, so talk to me a little bit more about like, because I know it's like just going into things because now you're back in the office, but how, because I think we forget that like we're not as relaxed with ourselves about the fact that we have built this to be able to do the things that we want to do. Mm-hmm. It's like you feel guilty at the same time, but it's also like taking a step back being like, no, I worked this hard up until this point to be able to do those things.
For sure. Well, and it's like, I mean, just even in like the last 7 weeks, like looking at it as like a whole, it was like, okay, like I was really huge towards the end of my pregnancy. So like just even the thought of like going out and doing a photo shoot or like even walking up the steps to come up here was kind of a freaking hassle. Putting my shoes on, like just getting out the door was rough. Obviously now it's a different type of thing, but it's still a little bit harder to get out the door. But it was, so that was like the 2 weeks before the baby came, and then leading into now him being here, like, it's definitely been like hard by any means to just kind of like let go, like, thank God I have you know what I mean? Because otherwise I just feel like most people don't have like a good business partner to lean on. Otherwise it's I don't even know. Like, how do you
like
manage,
we have a good village, as people would say.
Yeah.
And our team that we have here,
we're getting there.
We're
getting there.
Like
Every day we're growing and we're learning and we're doing the best that we can do, and that's all that matters. But like, you feel guilty that you're like not in the office every day, or you feel guilty that like you need to sleep in a little bit and like or be on baby time. It's like I can't. Like my days really right now revolve around what he needs, you know what I mean? So it's like even just like a few minutes ago, like just walking around the office with him, but it's like I could be being so much more productive right now, but like then he goes to sleep and then it's like, okay, let's get some shit done kind of thing. So it's like just a new vibe, I guess.
Navigating the new.
Yeah, and I definitely think that is just learning what that new schedule looks like. Obviously, you're not going to be doing a lot of daycare. Like, I know my mom's going to take time off to watch him, and, like, Frankie said she could watch him and whatever it may be. But, and obviously having him here and then with Garrett and I both, like, doing, like, this, like, it definitely makes it easier, but also makes it harder at the same time. So it's definitely a new process.
Right.
But I'm here for it.
I'm excited. He's perfect. He's a very well-loved and very handsome child.
Oh,
and we're coming in, I think, I'm excited it's summertime because we're coming into like the busier time too with our clients, and we have all like the exciting new things happening, and we have a couple of new clients right now that we're like super excited to work with.
For sure.
And I feel like it's a good time to also have this be going on in your life because we have that ability to
Bounce
maneuver,
around
do
and
things,
just like make your own schedule.
And you can take them with you when you do.
I know, that's
certain
what I'm
things.
excited about, is just like putting him in the baby carrier once I learn how to use that freaking thing. And I can use the one that I brought today. That didn't go so good, but so.
It's okay.
Being like out on
time.
the shoots and then like just having him with me, obviously that's not the most ideal, but like even like just Monday.
You do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, like
It's
so.
like, as everybody, you do what you got to do and you make it work. And
On Monday, when we went to the Walloon General Store for the Jones shoot, we literally went. So he fell asleep. He slept on the way to Walloon. Or no, we went to Boyne City to go meet Shelly, and then we got that, and then we went to Walloon. So he slept all the way to Boyne City. When we were meeting with her, then when we got to Walloon, we put him in the stroller. We went in to the store. We did the whole shoot. We went back to the car, drove over to the lake, got all the drone shots of the lake. He was still sleeping. It was great. We took the dogs with us. They were all in the car. And then, like, as soon as we finished, like, literally, then he started crying. And then he was like, okay. So then I was like, okay, well, he's got to feed now. So we literally pulled over in the Walloon church, and I like breastfed in the car, like in the church to like before we could go home, kind of thing. So it's like that's kind of what life is gonna be like for a while. It's just like on demand, whatever he needs, kind of thing.
And that's okay. I think that's life. That's I think that happens, and that's
it's exciting. It's definitely a new way of living.
Yeah,
it's not like you can just like stay up late, work really hard, work 17-hour days. Like it's like something like needs your love and attention.
right.
So it's different. But I'm definitely like excited about it. So yeah. So how are you, Cal? What's new? What's new in your life?
What's crack-a-lacking?
Yeah.
No, I'm just moving and grooving. We're finishing. For those who don't know, me and my boyfriend are working on building the house, and we're finishing that up, and everything is hopefully going to be
almost there.
Buttoned up here.
Like this weekend or?
We'll just
next weekend
around the next couple. The next like few days. I'm not gonna put an exact day on it because
I say you just start moving shit in, and then you're kind of like, all right, we're here.
Yeah, well, I don't want to have to clean it like a million times, and I've already cleaned it a few.
Construction cleanup is
and you don't want to have
thing.
like your stuff in there. People are going in and out. So
I guess
it's good, but yeah, that's been
the biggest thing.
It's
How
been
long?
Interesting.
It's been. When did he? It was last summer when he started.
Yeah. So especially with everything going on, like the construction and I don't know the exact term, what like lumber and all of that. So like getting supplies and all of that kinds of stuff, and then waiting for things to ship. And it's been, as you know, with like your mom and some of the clients that we have in the home industry, it's just it's a nightmare to like wait for stuff, whether it's a huge house or a little house. So it's been a process, but we're gonna be excited to be in there, and
we're gonna have a party.
Yes, we're gonna have a party. We're gonna have a party.
Let's go.
We're gonna have a party. But yeah, it's been good. I think you just have to take things one day at a time, especially like because obviously like life changes and things happen, and the way your everyday shifts, and that it looks different for me and it looks different from you, and it's like navigating that, and like even how we've navigated like the last few months, and just like huge shout out to the back end team that we have too, because they are amazing and they have gone above and beyond the last
we
few
would
months.
not be able to do this without them.
100%. We would not be able to do this without them. Trevor, Heather, Garrett, we love you guys so very much. But yeah, 100% shout out to you guys. But it's just, I think you're taking one day at a time, and you can't, like I've said this to you and I've said it before, so you can either let it ruin your life or you're just going to, you got to figure out how to keep on going. Yeah. And some days are hard. And I think I've dealt with anxiety like more, like not even like in a bad way, but it's just been more like present where I notice it. And it's about like the smallest, like small things. And it's just like working through that has been a process, and definitely feeling sometimes where you're even like, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I good? Like it's like you doubt yourself, and it's only even if it's only for like a split second, it's still like it happens. And I think you just have to like work through that and remind yourself that like you're amazing at what you do,
Yeah.
and you can't let what other people say, or you can't let all these outside things like
Little things.
Yeah, absolutely. No matter what situation it is or
For
what you're
sure.
dealing with, you just have to like take a breath.
Absolutely.
Right. And like even with you, it's like feeling guilty because I know it's like you had a hard time about not being able to come into the office and work and be able, even though you're like working at home and you're doing things, it's like you feel like because your everyday is shifted and it's different, but it's like you kind of feel it's like it's hard. And
I think it's like also like I rely on you and you rely on me, and like our team relies on us too. So it's like it does make you feel like guilty in a way when you're not like when you're not present, and then like vibes like are so important to us too, where it's like when we're all together, like we're having fun and we're like feeding off that energy, and then it's like
and I'm working on that more and more.
It's hard.
Choosing to have like a good day every day, and like you have to choose that and then act out that throughout the day, and like reminding yourself that, and it's one day at a time. That's like all you can do, and you can be better than you were yesterday, and
just 1% better, 1% every day.
You can just be a little bit. Yeah.
Well, and I think too, it's like if you aren't having a good day and you let all the little things like one thing after another, it's like it's like you're tripping yourself like over and over and over again. Like you just can't get it right, and it's like, and it's easier said than done. And we've talked about that a lot, but
it's also once you get into that mindset, it's easy to you see a lot more of the negative,
right?
Even if it's not even what it is, it's like you find that instead of like. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, right.
Like, take a breath.
Right.
Like, check yourself a little bit and kind of, like, reevaluate. Is this really need to be affecting me this way? How am I acting? That could be, like, drawing this to me, you know, and just kind of working through that and just having those real conversations with yourself.
Vibrations are everything.
Yeah. Every day is a process, but it
feels good to be here though. Like it's like the energy, like we were just laughing so hard, like getting like we haven't done that in forever, you know what I mean? So it's like it
feels good to have everybody back.
I know. And we're ready and we're like so motivated, and we have like just even like thinking back, okay, so today is May 17th, right? So then this will probably be out like a week later, but it's May 17th, thinking back 1 year ago, and I keep thinking about this. We were in Las Vegas almost right at this time last year. Next week will be when we were in Vegas, and like we took our team to Vegas for a trip just to go to this conference. It was called Grow with Video Live. Shout out Sean Cannell, because if we didn't go to that, we might not be doing this podcast right now. We've always wanted to do it, but it definitely sparked a lot more of inspiration for us.
Just get started and do it.
Yeah, I mean,
even if it's bad and you think it's horrible, just you have to get started and be consistent.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it. And it took us forever, but I think like just even looking back, like 1 year ago today, like it's not like we've been like cock blocked by any means, but we've definitely like we were such on a huge train, and then it was like I got pregnant, and then I was like sick for like the beginning of my pregnancy was really rough, like the first 2 months, and then it was like then we went into the winter season, and then like kind of like seasonal depression, and like not businesses up here aren't necessarily flourishing in the winter time, so it was definitely like
there's just a lot going on,
one thing after another. There was a couple like clients that we had to either do away with, or they couldn't afford our services, or whatever it may be, and that all seemed to happen within like a short period of time too. So then it was like, okay, and it's just like, there's always something that's going on, but like right now is like a fresh like reset and like just we're here, like we're excited, and I think it's just crazy to look back at like 1 year ago today, like being in Vegas, all of that, and then it literally was like just 6 weeks later I found out that I was pregnant, and then it was like just so many different things like since then, and now he's here, and now we're just like ready to kick some ass and like get things going
per
again.
usual.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know. I'm excited, and I'm like I definitely am excited to keep the podcast going and make it more consistent. I know we've had like a few episodes so far, but like now we're really excited. We're lining up some of our great guests. We had one amazing guest for our last pod, which was my mom. If you didn't watch that, definitely go watch that because it was fire. But getting our new guest aligned, just getting aligned with our team, getting out the sunshine has been like out.
I know. I think that makes a huge difference too. It's just having like the sun. I know I'm like a happier person just because the sun's out.
It's literally like you get in your car and you're like, oh, like it's literally
it's different. Yeah,
it's crazy. And if you live in a place where it's sunny and warm all the time,
God bless
like
you.
no wonder you are happy all the time because
yeah,
it's I mean, seasonal depression is a real thing, and it's like it's hard for sure. But like now the sun's out, we got all these new clients lined up that we're super excited about,
right.
And we're ready to rock and roll. And our podcast room is getting done-ish.
Yeah,
like we still have a few more things we're always adding for sure. But this is the first pod, I think. Yeah, because Kenny cut that and put that up.
Actually, Garrett did.
Oh, Garrett did. Whatever. But yeah, so it's up. So this is the first podcast with our new aesthetic, and I'm super excited about that.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing that we are extremely excited about is we are going to be coming out with merch soon.
Yes.
Soon. I know we have said that, but it is amazing. We are so excited.
Facts.
It's going to be happening, and you guys are going to have to get it while it's hot.
Facts. Yeah, no, super excited about that. We are going to be putting in a new merch order just even for ourselves, which is exciting too.
Yeah, it's always fun to get new
digs.
New clothes.
Yeah, new digs. Yeah, I mean, it's just everything right now is like just new and like refresh and like super good vibes, and we're ready to just like rock and roll, and that's just what we're doing.
Rock and roll, baby.
So one other thing that's really exciting that we've been working on is with Garrett and Trevor is Higher Media Productions, which we haven't touched on that a lot, but a little bit. And I do think that that's going to be something that sets us up as the leaders in our industry too, not just locally, but like across social media. We've been really pumping the YouTube shorts. We've been pumping a lot of different content and like really dialing in like a lot more high quality stuff that we haven't really done before, which we either didn't have the bandwidth or the time to work on, but now we have like some really great people that are here that can help us. I think that that's something that's super exciting, and we're really excited to see that kind of just like take off.
Oh, of course. I think like the biggest thing we've realized is just social media and content creation. They're separate entities. They work together for the one goal, but they're two separate beasts, and to do them to the level that we want to do it, you have to separate that, and that's why Higher Media was like the perfect creation.
Yeah, and I think too, it's like, and we're learning this as well, but like sometimes quantity over quality is great, but at the same time, it's like we are really passionate about high quality content, and like we want to work with businesses and companies that can afford high quality content consistently. So I think that really just like striving and pushing that like really hard is super important to us right now. Not to say that Guru's not important to us, but I definitely think that it's like it's starting to become more of our primary focus is just really pushing like high quality content, because social media will always be there and it always is like our backbone. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Well, you can have all this amazing content, right? But you gotta know how to distribute it.
Yeah.
You gotta know the strategy. You gotta know. That's why they both work together for one common goal, but they are two serious beasts that you need to know how to do.
For sure.
And you need to know how to manage. It's like you have this amazing content, but what do you do with it?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. So that's why working together, I think it's been amazing since we've kind of started to separate that a little bit. And I'm excited to see what comes from both of them.
I know. I'm excited too. And I think too, just even like thinking about some of the clients that we're working with or starting to work with right now. And like I know we've talked on some of our goals previously, but like really going after, and like we haven't even touched on the Florida market.
Right.
Like we have our client down there, and like we have not really like pushed that. Again, we've had so many different things happen.
Right.
And I think it's just like now is the time where we can start like focusing on Florida, and we can start focusing on some of our bigger goals on like what we want to do. Because truly we want to like make our corporation like a multi-million-dollar like business, and we want to have like teams here in Florida and in Arizona, like we're at, you know what I mean? Like that's a huge goal for us. So I think like just going in that direction of like, and it always is around this time of year where we just get this like fire under our ass, and it's like we're ready to just like do all the things. So it's like we have the podcast going, we have Social Guru Review, we got the Higher Media Productions, and then it's like, okay, we want to drop our merch line, but like truly like, and then on the flip side, like we want to do like our journal that we've talked about, like doing like our like mind mapping and affirmations and all that kinds of stuff, and just like getting super dialed in on the things that we want to do. It's always like around this time of year where I feel like once the sun comes out, we just get like charged up and we're ready to go. And yeah, so it's definitely exciting to be back. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited that the vibes are like coming together. The energy is flowing.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And I definitely, like, it's all different now. It's not, like, all different, but it definitely is different. Like, it's
all
like
happening.
It is. It's all happening.
I'm a Bravo. Just yeah.
It's all happening.
All happening.
Yeah. But yeah, so I definitely am like, I don't know. I'm just ready to rock and roll. I know I said that earlier, but I'm ready to rock and roll. Ready to kick some ass. I'm ready to do the things that have been on our list. Like, it's like we get so caught up working in the day-to-day where we don't get to focus on building stuff. And I think, like, right now, like, it's like this is our time now. We're ready to build. We're ready to put all of our energy into it. Ready to freaking, like, just sky's the limit. And
absolutely.
yeah, I'm excited. Excited to be here. We got some big goals. We are kicking the podcast off again. Yes. Not that we've been gone, but we haven't been as consistent with our weekly, which is fine. But now we're going to ramp things back up again. I look a little different now, so I'm excited about that. Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
You can't let the trolls under the bridge
I know,
have any
but
opinion.
It's like, come on, people. Like, seriously?
No.
But I think...
Like, go fix your credit.
I think...
like, before you say something about how someone looks.
Facts. But,
sorry.
It's like, yeah, like, definitely, obviously, I'm getting myself back, which is, it's nice.
I think we are all our own worst critic.
For sure.
No matter what we're doing. And then especially, like, as women, of course, and then especially as creatives, it's
amplified.
You're
always inside your
head. And then you're, like, a little perfectionist.
Yeah.
Like, we all are.
Which can be to your detriment.
Right. So it's you can't do that.
Yeah. No. But it is a new confidence. I'm starting to feel like myself again a little bit, which is nice.
Shazam.
Yeah. Like, I haven't blow dried my hair in
that's when he goes
months, and I actually blow dried my hair yesterday. Like, that's leaps and bounds from where we've been at, and like putting my face on, like, that's just woo, we're here. I'm so excited.
I love it. Oh my goodness. Yes, putting your face on.
Yeah, it makes you feel good. It does. PSA.
Oh man.
If you're not feeling good about yourself, do your hair and put a little bit of makeup on and just see what happens. And go out in the sun. Oh.
Go get some sunlight.
Yeah, get some sunshine, But yeah, no, I mean, I had something I wanted to say. Hold on. Oh, so we both have had some life changes lately. We've been living, like, usually we're pretty, like, in sync, you know what I mean? And it's like, you've been, like, doing, like, all the back end of keeping, like, the business going. I've been, like, at home, like, focusing on, like, my life and, like, the baby. And, like, you have the house being built, which is almost done. And it's, like, it's just, things have been so different where I think now it's just, like, okay, like, we're ready to, like, just, like I said, attack all of our goals and just really hit the ground running and keep building our team and keep building down in Florida and just really, like,
creating the life we want.
Yeah, and, like, now it's like almost like things have been kind of, like, on pause for, like, a little bit, and now I'm like, okay, back in the office, day 2, like, let's go, like, I'm ready to freaking rock and roll, like, I'm just excited, and I know I just keep saying that, but, like, I'm excited.
I'm excited to have you back. I'm ready to rock. I'm excited to have our amazing guests on that we have lined up.
We have some really great entrepreneurs that we are super excited to interview and have them share their story. We got new energy in the office. We got good energy in the office. Like, been back in the office. We're in the office.
We're feeling good.
We're feeling good.
GODD.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, so, like, that's pretty much a wrap.
We appreciate your support, guys. We are excited to get back into it, get into the swing of things, kick this summer's ass, and continue to share amazing stories of entrepreneur.
Oh my gosh. Entrepreneurship. Yeah, but I think that's
lots of value.
Yeah, that's life though, right? Like, things happen. Like, kudos to us. We did film a couple episodes ahead because we knew that this, like, time period would be coming, and it's like, okay, we're here, we're ready to go. Like,
she's excited.
I am excited. And yeah, So,
as always, thank you so much for listening, for all of your support. We are so excited to continue these amazing conversations. We wanted to give you guys a quick update. We were ready to kick this summer's ass. I'm excited to have you back in the office.
yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah, that's
We'll catch you next time on Modernpreneur Podcast.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give us a follow on all social media, and we will see you soon. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye.